This actually is a great illustration of my life, special in every way. My balloons are hiding in the bathtub because my twins can't just let a good thing sit. They want to pick it up and play with it and take it to bed. And I don't want this to go to bed. I don't want them tangled up in the strings. This is my life. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Hi, hi, hi. My word, I have such. Actually, don't even know where to begin. So I'll begin at the beginning. I am so glad that I'm one of those people who just somehow remains relaxed. Because I think if I was a normal person, I would be tearing my hair out at this moment. I really would. Well, I think I'm not normal because I'll give you two examples. One day, I was driving along and as the robot turned red, so I stopped. I looked in my rear view mirror and a car was just coming, coming at normal speed. And in my head, I'm thinking, stop, stop, stop. I couldn't drive forward because the robot was red and there were cars coming this way. So I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, this driver, and I'm thinking, stop, stop. Nope, she didn't stop. She went whack with her small car into mine and poof, there I was with my brakes on and she still pushed me forward. That's how strong the impact was. I got out and I asked her, are you okay? Because her bonnet was really crumpled. I mean, hers was a small sedan, mine is it's a Q7, so I'm bigger. I thought, oh my word, has she hurt herself? And she looked at me like I'm insane. She said she had been scared to come out because a passenger had been saying, what were you thinking? How could you do this? What in the world is wrong with you? And she really thought I was going to be super angry at her for being so careless. But I wasn't, and she was just so shocked and embarrassed and so apologetic. Yeah, I don't know how to get angry like that over that kind of stuff. I get very angry over lies, and I knew it wasn't planned. So why should I get angry? I can't get angry when someone really wasn't thinking. Who wants to go and smash and damage their car big time? And it wasn't even her car, it was her sister's car. So she was saying, oh, my sister's going to kill me. My sister's going to kill me. So, yeah, she punished herself. And a second time, also involving a car. My car had been struggling. Sometimes when you turn it on, not this car, a different one, when you turn it on, it wouldn't start. But anyway, I went to the shop, Tiger Valley. No, not Tiger Valley, Willow Bridge. I went to the store, merrily. Something smelled a bit off, turned off my engine, went into the shop. I come out, sparks are flying. My car is parked in the parking lot. Sparks are flying, and it catches a light. And I'm thinking, uh-oh, that's a bit of a problem. So I open the door and I try and get like the car seats, the children's car seats out. And I'm thinking, oh, my Bible is in there, let me get it out. And then the door started melting and it got stuck to the car. I left, I looked back, and I don't have what's called a fire extinguisher. It's not one of those things they check. So I didn't have a fire extinguisher. So I saw a man working for one of the supermarkets, Pick and Pay, pushing trolleys. And I said to him, can you get a fire extinguisher, please, from the shop? So he runs, he leaves his trolleys. And I'm thinking, let me tell the insurance company that my car is on fire. They might need to know. So I phoned the guy and I said, hi, can you please help me? I am at Willow Bridge parking lot and my car's on fire. And he says, pardon? And I says, yeah, my car's on fire. And he says, right now, or is the fire out? So I said, no, it's on fire right now, it's burning. We've called, at this point we've called the fire brigade, they're on their way, they're not here yet. People are trying to take the fire out. They had come with 2 fire extinguishers. It wasn't going out. And yeah, my car's, it's on fire. And he says, are you out the car, in the car? So I told him, well, I got some valuables out and now I'm just watching it. The man said, ma'am, this is incredible. How can you sound so calm. People don't sound calm when their car is on fire. What? This is so crazy. Well, didn't say crazy. He had, the calls are recorded, but he couldn't believe it. So I end the call, and I'm watching my car burning, and there are people around, and they're like, "Where's the owner?" So I said, "Oh, it's me." And they looked at me like, "But you're not screaming. You're not crying. How can you be so calm?" And some wise woman, or kind woman rather, she went to the shop and she got me a Coca-Cola, because she was saying there's no way you can be so calm. You must be in shock, because to stand there and not be screaming, crying, panicking, you must be in shock. So I said, "Oh, thank you. I don't actually drink Coke." So I took it, but I didn't drink it. So I think because of that, if people have told me that I should be losing it and I'm not, I'm pretty sure I'm not normal. Unless, of course, the people I've spoken to are the abnormal ones, in which case, oh well. But yes, so things are happening that are very bad. Firstly, the lack of sleep. I haven't slept since I was a child, like maybe 3 years old, if not before. I haven't slept properly because of pain, as I've mentioned before. And I'm not sleeping properly now because of pain. And sorry. And now my daughter, since about for a month now, my 4-year-old non-very verbal daughter has been waking up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and staying up and keeping me up too. I might have shared this. She's not crying. She's just loud. Ah, ah. She makes that kind of stimming noise, and she's happy. We go in, we change her diaper. Well, not both of us, one of us at a time, and she's happy. She doesn't even drink the milk we give her. She doesn't even eat anything we give her at that time. She's just happy to be loud. Now, my pain is keeping me up. Wow, sorry, man, this is rude. My pain is keeping me up sometimes until midnight, sometimes 11 o'clock, but I never sleep by 9. I'm never asleep by 9, though I'm in bed. I'm struggling to fall asleep because of pain. And then I'm struggling to stay asleep, either because of pain or because my dear daughter is now awake at 1 o'clock. I am not sleeping. I feel like I'm going insane. It's been too many years. I keep hoping I will fall asleep. I'm on medication. The nighttime tablet that I have, Triptyline, is also meant to help with sleep, but it can't fight against a noisy child or when your bones are screaming hard and loud. It can't win. So we have lack of sleep. I know that that is normal for autistics. In fact, she had been struggling with sleep until we put her on Risperdal, which, for those who don't know, is an antipsychotic, and she's on fluoxetine for her anxiety, half a tablet in each morning. So she's on those medications, but yeah, it's not helping with the sleep. We moved her on to melatonin, not helping with the sleep. I'm really gonna try and cut all my yawning out. So I went to the pediatrician today. I took my son with me to be my hands, because she is not a fan of going to doctors. Long story short, she kind of survived. She did better than the other time. And he said, "Yeah, you might expect this for another 10 years. It's just one of those autism things. But we will try and add more medication on top of the melatonin to try and see if we can get more sleep." So there's one issue, no sleep. Another issue, my 9-year-old, the one who slashed her sister's blouse, church blouse, like gashes, the one who used to take the scalpel from our biology home kit, and cut herself. She, a few weeks ago, I don't know if I shared this, she had put deodorant on my 4-year-old who talks a lot. That child, she had put deodorant on her bunny. She likes, my daughter, my 4-year-old, she's got a smelling thing. It's one of her autism things. So she likes smelling the ear of her bunny. And my daughter said to me and her dad that, well, she did it because a voice told her. She was sitting at the table with her brother eating breakfast, and a voice said to her, go and put deodorant on your sister's bunny so that she stops smelling it because it will then smell different. We didn't actually know what to say. What if she wasn't lying? That was the problem. We couldn't say you are lying because, wow, we know what happens out there. We know how there's a lot of stuff that can cause people to really have auditory hallucinations. So it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that she really did hear a voice. So how can you punish someone for obeying a voice? But at the same time, is this really our conversation? The things we are so used to not normal that when we have another added layer of not normal, we're just like, oh well, we can't punish her. She obeyed the voice. It's not her fault. That's what we did. We couldn't punish her because what if it really was a voice? And then this weekend, she says to me, Mom, no, a few days ago, she said, when God is talking to you, is it really God? Now, I brushed away the voice thing, so I said, well, when God is talking to you, it really is God. Unless, if she had said, if there's a fake God talking to you, or if she had said, how do you know if it's really God? But so I was literal. I said to her, well, when the real God is talking to you, you'll know it is the real God. I didn't put it together at all with the woman's voice thing. This weekend, she says, is it true? I know they like saying that in the wrong context. Is it true that Grandpa came, my dead dad? Is it true that Grandpa came to the house and he went into the bathroom? And she's so detailed, very detailed. She went into the bathroom. He went into the bathroom and he wrote on the wall by the towels, the twins, and he named the twins. He wrote, when Urinele and Uriratile were 4 years old, when Amarissa was 9 years old, when Bukosi was 19 years old, when Eliora was 17 years old, I died. She saw my father, who is dead, walking into our bathroom, into the main bathroom, and he wrote this on the wall. She said he engraved it, he carved it into the wall. I actually had no words. I know how hallucinations happen. I googled quickly the side effects of her medication. There's no auditory and visual hallucination. It's not one of the side effects. It's not. Those aren't two of the side effects. So I said to her, well, if Grandpa comes again, then I was like, okay, wait, he's dead. He's not coming. So I told her, if anything else happens that is unusual, when it is happening, call me so that I know, because I need to have a record now of these incidents, and I need to know whether she's asleep and she dreamed it and she had a very lucid dream, or did she really see it while awake. She was so specific that it happened at such and such a time on Saturday. So when you've got auditory hallucinations, a woman's voice, she was so specific, a woman's voice said, I must go. And her brother says, well, I didn't hear the voice, but she went. Like it's normal. I think that was also the weird thing, that for him, it's like, okay, well, if she says there's a voice, that's normal. So he says, well, I didn't hear the voice, but so I just stayed at the table and I was eating. She heard the voice and she went to the bedroom and put the deodorant on the bunny. Those are the kinds of conversations we're having. Like they're normal. My dead father coming to carve into the wall. So I guess when she went back into the bathroom and it wasn't there, she was like, did it really happen, Mom? So for now, I am hoping that she's not telling the truth. I mean, she does lie. I mean, all children lie. So if you say, did you break this? She will say no, even though we know it was her. So is she just making things up? Is she really seeing and hearing these things? And she is prone to anxiety type issues. So it really wouldn't be outside the realm that it's all coming together into a disease I don't even want to name yet because I could be so wrong. And I'm hoping with all my heart that I'm wrong. And her brother, oldest brother, said, yeah, there have been times, she said, so a voice said, and he's just brushed it off, that a voice told her to do something, or a voice spoke, and he just brushed it off. So we are all going to be watching her now to see if she's reacting to something in our presence, because I know these things happen, whether there are people present or not. And that is another rabbit hole I do not want to enter. I've got enough problems as it is. So let us hope and pray that it's not at all what we suspect it is, and that it will pass. Because guys, I know how you would fix it, but I can't find good psychiatrists here in Cape Town. So to get her on the right track, that would be where my struggle is. And the question is, then what? Where will this lead? So yeah, that's been what's happening here in terms of our special needs life. Things are a bit iffy and there's no sleep. Help. The pediatrician has given us some medication to add on, and we'll see. Let's hope for the best, guys, because we can't do this with heads that are not clear. We need to do life with as much rest as possible. I can't just be falling asleep after pain and then be woken up 10 minutes later and stay awake the rest of the night and the whole day. I can't. No. Can it get any better? Yes. Can it get any worse? Yes. I'd rather not tempt fate. I don't want to get any worse. Please, no worse. This is bad enough. And the pediatrician said, we're looking at 10 plus more years of her not sleeping. That's just one of those autism things. And after 10 years, those adults tend to then sleep better. But I know a 27-year-old who is not sleeping, even with sleeping pills. Doesn't mean, of course, she won't improve. But I do know older adults who still are not able to sleep, and they so desperately do want to sleep, adult autistics. So I'm holding my thumbs, I'm praying hard. I'm not going to hold my breath because I will die. With the way life is going, she might just not respond in the way we want, or she might respond in a totally different way. We shall see. That is my update from Special Needs Land. I hope you will have a good week. Bye. Oh. Hi everyone. So I shot that part yesterday, but today I thought, let me just add another part that adds to my life, which is inextricably linked with special needs. I can't run away from it. It is my life. And I'm so thankful to the people who let me share my whole life. I'll share it with you. So today is my birthday. I am 44 years old today. And we all know that my very talkative twin, my 4-year-old, Nene, that's a nickname, she gets very anxious when everybody is singing happy birthday. She cannot tolerate it. The last time she tolerated it was when she turned 2 years old. And she's turning 5 this year, so it's almost 3 years, yeah. But after that, anytime she heard the song Happy Birthday sung by all of us, she would cry. She would just, I don't know what it does to her, but it makes her cry. So we have learned to sing it secretly when she's not there yet, when she's in bed away from her, and we sing it softly. And so today, they did the usual. They sang happy birthday to me without her while she was still asleep, 6:30 this morning. Mommy, happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray! Hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Oh, thank you.
And then later on, when she was awake, she knew it was my birthday. As is the norm, during the week, or in the witness week prior, we discussed it's mommy's birthday, and she said, please no, don't sing happy birthday. So we know that. But what was interesting is her dad's birthday was last month, and she was okay when she sang it alone to him. That didn't bother her. So anyway, so they sang to me. And then when she came, she was so excited. Mommy, it's your birthday! And she sang the song perfectly. She went, like the notes were all perfect, and she was jumping down and so happy on her own. I can never explain what goes on in the heads of my children. Maybe an adult who feels the same way can weigh in and tell me why they feel that way and what they feel inside. Do they feel scared? I'd love to know. So yes, that was just the end portion of that part. I'm 44 years old, and that was my birthday, and I don't mind. As long as my children are all comfortable and happy, that's what matters the most to me. I will also share my daughter, Amarissa, 9 years old, the one who I have said is dyslexic. She woke up at 2 a.m. We know it was 2 a.m. because we were awake because of our non-sleeping girl, and her brother then heard her making noise. So he went to go check, my oldest son, and she was up at 2 a.m. writing up birthday cards. This is our crazy life. I hope you will have a good week. Yeah, now I'm about to shoot the Adventist home section, or maybe I'm about to do the Bible story one. I'll see. Bye.
This is from my brother, guys. I'm so happy he used the name my dad used to use. Aw, it's so cute. I'm so thankful. I have family.